Today we're watching episode 2 of Frieren with me, Erundel, and I don't know much more of this story past the first episode, so this will be a complete and utter blind watch. And guys, if you want to watch this without it being censored or whatever, you can check the links below for the Patreon where this is uploaded. You get all the drives, you get like a couple days ahead, all that fun stuff. Yay! And you also get access to all the other channels that Deli runs here, that I run. Okay, let's get into it. Huh, weeb. I just check if the opening's good, then I never watch it again.
Magic is a fickle thing and rather difficult to master. Success requires a combination of 3 key factors that are essential to all mages. There's the amount of mana utilized, the strength at which it's fired, and the level of control you have over it. But you know that much, correct?
Yes.
Earlier, your magic dissipated before it reached its target. That tells me your levels of mana and your firing strength are both lacking. These are not issues that one can fix overnight.
She's so cute with her little side bow.
Regardless of your talent, such skills will take years to master. That said, the level of control you have over your magic is very high. That's the area where most people tend to struggle, but you're already exhibiting great strength there. My advice is to be patient with yourself.
All right.
Love fantasy food and animes and games. This looks so delicious. Look how old and soft he's gotten. He's gotten soft. Gave up the drink. Now he's getting soft. He's having a good time killing time. Oh man, and he's oh my god. I do find it funny, like in these medieval shows, all the girls are in full medieval wear and the guys will still be wearing Japanese undies or something. Why is he always in the back naked? He's stitching his broccoli like he's a child. Oh my god. Why is she always getting stuck places? Oh.
Is Fern's training coming along smoothly?
In a short 4 years, she's learned more than most do in 10. I don't feel this is a good thing. She is studying too hard.
Perhaps. Nothing seems to pull her out of the woods. Even so, I'm glad she's found something she loves.
Regardless, she's still a long way from becoming a proper mage. I'll have deciphered the grimoire before she reaches that status.
Is that so?
You know, Heiter, the odds this text contains anything pertaining to...
Oh.
Heiter?
She's actually gonna see the end of human life. Kind of what she set out to do.
You can wipe that look of pity off your face. I consider the fact I stayed on my feet for so long a minor miracle.
I will try to be quick with my work.
Thank you, my friend.
Fern, I need you with Heiter. He collapsed. Put your training on hold.
But I still haven't shot through the boulder.
I have no doubt you'll achieve it eventually. Right now we...
It cannot be eventually! When eventually comes, Master Heiter will have passed away.
Aw, and that's why she's working so hard.
That man saved my life, you know.
Throwing away your life now would be an utter waste.
A waste, mister?
A long time ago, I lost someone too. He was a dear companion whom I cherished very much. His heart was made of gold and his nerves made of steel. He would sooner sacrifice his life than abandon someone in need. If he was still here,
Talking about Himmel? Aw.
and I was the one 6 feet below, more innocent lives could have been saved. Since I'm not the type for such selflessness, I planned to live out the rest of my days quietly. But before I could hole up for good, I realized something. If I sat and died in silence, all I learned about friendship, strength of will, and courage, all the precious memories we had made, they would vanish like they had never been. If there is even one precious memory tucked within the walls of your mind, then I think it would be a waste for you to die.
Magic photographers. I guess they would be used for stuff like that. It is kind of funny to think if you it's like, you mastered magic, what'd you do? I'm gonna become a photographer. They make a good living. Like, it's just so funny.
Master Hyder fears dying now more than ever, because it means I'll be alone. I have to show him he did the right thing back then. Saving my life can't be his final regret. I don't care if it's as a mage or whatever else. Learning some kind of skill to support myself is my way of repaying him. He's the reason I'm here, and I need him to know I'll be alright when he's gone.
Do you remember everything that I've taught you so far?
Yes.
Good. Then do as you like.
Did the Jesus stance, walking on water. Ooh, is she gonna do it?
There weren't any spells for bringing back the dead or granting immortality.
Worth the try.
Did you know that?
An immeasurable fear of death lives within us all. If such spells did exist, Avig most surely would have cast them on himself.
Then why bother?
How's Fern? Is she growing strong?
She has room to improve in some areas, but it wouldn't be incorrect to call her a proper mage.
Excellent. So she made it in time.
Ah, see, he tricked I knew it.
It'll be hard for you to say she'll get in your way, now won't it? Will you bring her with you and strengthen her skills?
Forgive me, Hyder, but I must draw a line. She would only get in my way. You deceived me, didn't you?
Your payment for decrypting the grimoire is in the desk. I must ask you to leave this place tonight.
For what reason?
I'm sure you can see that I'm not much longer for this world. At such a young age, that child has already experienced more than enough loss to last the rest of her lifetime. Frieren, please take care of Fern for me.
No point in feigning courage again. Not now. She has been ready to say goodbye to you for a long while. Your only focus before you die should be giving her a proper farewell.
Oh, it's so sad. He thought she didn't know, but she does.
Making as many memories as you can.
Oh, Frieren. You really are a kind girl.
Everyone's having a bit of a cry. Oh.
So, why did you save Fern?
Because that is what Himmel the hero would have done.
Like,
Right.
I like that how he regards him as a hero, but not himself. I understand why, but still shows their friendship really well.
A good guiding voice. Perhaps I'll listen as well.
I really can't thank you enough. Without your help and guidance, I couldn't have repaid Master Hyder.
Then you should be thanking him for deceiving me. So long, corrupt priest.
Aw.
Well, shall we be off?
And this, I guess this is going to be the theme of her watching her through her life, I guess. I mean, it's going to be so sad if we watch her die through the elf's life too. Oh. Pumpkins! Oh yeah, 26 years after the death of him, so...
Stop there, Fern.
It's 20 years.
That's plenty.
This is 2 years after Heimel died? Not Heimel, 26 since Heimel.
Thank you kindly for your
6
help.
since Heimel.
As for your payment, take this.
We've been doing such simple work lately.
Thus is the nature of adventuring.
What did we get paid in this time?
More folk magic. It's a spell that produces warm tea. We'll have to try this out later.
The other day we learned a spell that cleans rust from bronze statues. And before that, there was the one for turning sweet
Sour.
grapes sour. You keep collecting the strangest spells.
That is my hobby.
It sounds to me like you really do love magic, Mistress Frieren.
Only somewhat. The same as you.
I, feel worried.
She's finding spells and stuff. Does she create spells? I'm curious on that, because, like, I guess it's going the adventure route where you find your spell scrolls and stuff, but or do you have to be, like, a high master to, like, understand how to create
A
spells?
bit different.
We're the same.
You're absolutely sure you wouldn't mind doing me a favor? As an herbalist, I can't say I have any spells to teach you in return.
That's all right. Any information we can learn on local flora is helpful enough.
There he is.
Aww.
A statue of Himmel the hero.
The poor boy is in terrible shape. I would clean him myself, but it's too much for one old lady. And I can't convince the other villagers to care.
I really love the animation in this, just from looking into her eyes there in the flame.
When the village was attacked by a vicious monster, the brave Mr. Himmel fought with all his might to defend us. Such a hero should be revered, not left to crumble.
Perhaps. But not in Himmel's case. It's only fair that he pays for his pride. When the villagers offered to make a statue of him, he should have humbly declined.
How is this? You don't think it's too handsome, right?
Oh my god. Why is he posing like a French girl?
Spent 18 hours choosing a pose, driving the poor sculptor mad. All of that debate, and they settled on something ridiculously ordinary.
I've never heard that before. Come to think of it, there was an elven mage in the hero's party, wasn't there?
So, shall we clean him up?
Thank you so much. Magic is an incredible thing. There isn't a speck of rust anywhere in sight. I do wish there was a bit more color around here, though.
Oh, I love that. It's like, yeah, see, me finding my rust cleaning spell wasn't that crazy, that was it?
I'll have to
What a
plant some
nerd.
flowers soon.
We could do that. You have the spell that produces flowers, don't you?
Yes, indeed. I suppose I could conjure something. No, blue moon weed flowers would be best.
I can't recall that one. What do they look like?
I don't know. I've never seen them.
Then why those?
Because they grow in Himmel's hometown.
You can't conjure flowers you haven't seen before.
Blue moon weed. Haven't heard that name in years. Long ago, a beautiful lush field of them used to bloom right outside my house.
What happened to them?
So they don't grow here anymore?
Seems they died off on us. It's been several decades now since they were last spotted in these lands.
Ah. Fern? Let's go.
Coming.
You stole
You're
a pet?
hiding something. Whatever it is, I won't be upset. Found friends, did you? I believe they're seed rats.
I'll take them outside.
Well, Fern, shall our moonweed quest commence?
Are you joking, mistress?
Why would I be? She said there was a field of them right here.
Decades ago.
But they're well worth looking for. If we're able to find and analyze them, we can conjure blue moon weed wherever we like.
You're doing this for Himmel's sake?
Oh no. I believe I'm doing it for my own.
A tree star. Oh my god, that's so cute. I wish I was good at growing things. Everything I touch seems to die because all this stuff looks so lovely. But why can't I grow anything? Ugh, feet.
Mistress Frieren, we've scoured these woods for 6 months. I don't think we're going to find it.
You're right. Perhaps it's time we broaden the radius of our quest.
Oh, I don't often see you on your own. It's been quite a while since you two first arrived in this village. So, have you found any blue moon weed?
Is our search a lost cause? She's so quick to fixate on anything relating to magic. By the looks of it, she's going to continue
no.
this hunt for years, if not decades.
People are gonna say she has the tism. She's got that hyperfixation.
Given her strength as a mage, she has the power to save whole cities of people. She shouldn't spend her time looking for something so tiny. Something that may not exist.
You're so young, child.
Is that simply a polite way of saying you think I'm wrong?
No, and I don't disagree with you. But you see, Miss Frieren likely views things differently than you and me. And because she's so much more mature than us, I'm sure she'd understand your feelings. If you say how you feel with an open heart, I've no doubt she'll take it well.
Yeah. I guess to an elf, spending 6 months on a task isn't that crazy, because it's not much time to them.
They're the seeds of a related species she kept for their medicinal properties. Would it be alright if we planted these around Himmel's statue instead?
I hear you, Fern. And I see I've made you worry. The time I spend isn't solely my own anymore. We should go. I promise that I'll end my search soon.
Mistress, how many years is soon?
Soon enough.
Please, no. That's not comforting coming...
She's that little beast that sowed the seeds.
Shall we see where it's heading?
Sneaky. Yeah. They steal the seeds, so if they eat it, maybe there's some left that might have the plants around.
I've been wanting to ask, why do you collect spells in the first place?
It's just a hobby of mine.
That's quite hard to believe.
It's a hobby, and a good one. I used to go through my life much more apathetically before finding it.
Make things so beautiful so easily.
Gross.
They're having such a good time together. The drunk priest and the dwarf. That's cute, buddies.
But then came a fool who praised me for the magic I acquired. The rest is history.
She doesn't understand, but she does it.
That's a pretty silly reason.
I agree.
Blue petal.
Is that...
A flower petal.
I do think like an anime like this can really make you appreciate the smaller things. Like not everything has to be on a grand level to matter. Because like she's a great hero, and yet what she vows out of her life isn't actually being regarded as that. It's everything in between.
They say seed rats store their food by burying it in safe places away from their enemies.
They're clever little critters, aren't they?
I wouldn't say that. They bury their food all over, so they often forget where they hide their reserves. Blue moon weed?
A flower grown in my homeland. They're truly beautiful. To be fair, they grow pretty heroes too.
Shall we get going then?
I find
Frieren.
it so funny.
I'd like to show you them someday.
Blue moonflowers, but he has blue hair too, so they they grow pretty blue heroes too.
Sure, if the chance arises.
He wanted to take her home.
I had a feeling we'd find them here, but I wasn't expecting this. Seems the chance arose, at last.
I can't believe that we actually found them.
Now we can create a spell to conjure blue moon weed.
It's evident how important magic is to you. I don't understand why.
Yes, you do. Becoming a mage was a challenge, but you never once wanted to give up.
That's very different. I could have learned any other skill that allowed me to support myself and been just as content. It didn't have to be magic.
No. but it's what you chose.
Aww, she's thinking about how she made him happy. Oh, he's such a content grandpa. Well, dad grandpa.
I guess you're right.
Blue mood weed. I thought I would never see it again. It looks beautiful. Thank you for your diligence, Miss Frieren. You've ensured that time will never get the better of the statue again.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There.
Look at that! An adorable touch.
Well, shall we be off?
And you alright? Can you hear me?
It's so sad. Like, it had me, like, feeling feelings. Like, oh my god. That was a good episode, honestly. But their love affair, like, their lack of a love affair is gonna kill me. Like, but they never got to be together. But honestly, it teared me up more, the priest, like, having his fatherly feelings, just, like, wanting to take care of her before he passes away. It's just like, so sad. But thanks for watching with me, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. If you want to watch this uncensored, don't forget to check out the Patreon, but like, subscribe, and comment if you want to see more of this stuff. I'll be slowly amping up so we can try and get to daily uploads at some point, but at the moment, it's not something I can fully prioritize, but I'll keep trying. Thank you, and I'll catch you next time, my delinquent weeb.